Jim Rogers, welcome to Switzerland. It's your first time here, no?
No, been here many times. Love it here.
What do you love in Switzerland? What do you do when you are here?
The people. The people's the best part. The food, believe it or not. Some Swiss food is very, very good. The wines are not the best. The scenery is spectacular. It's a great place to drive or ride a motorcycle. Lots of good things here.
So you have eaten a fondue already?
Yes, I've eaten the fondue.
But you probably rather eat chop suey, right?
No. I like food all around the world. I've eaten many kinds of food, and I like it all.
You're a big fan of China. Can you tell us why?
Well, China is the next great country in the world. The 19th century was the century of the UK. The 20th century was the century of the US. The 21st century is going to be the century of China. China's had some horrible periods in their history, but they've had recurring, dramatically successful periods. They're on the rise again, and the 21st century is going to be theirs. They save and invest huge amounts of money. They work very hard. They're on the rise.
You are a specialist for commodities. Do you think the boom will go on for a longer time?
Yes, there's been no new supply, a major supply of any commodity developed for the world, or nobody's invested in productive capacity for 2 or 3 decades, and demand continues to grow. So with supply down and demand growing, that's a bull market.
So you don't think it's too late to invest into commodities?
No, we're maybe 7 or 8 or 9 years into it. But if I had come to you, say in 1989, and said you should buy stocks, you would have said, you're crazy. Stocks have tripled in 7 years. I'm not going to buy stocks. Well, the rest of that story is the stocks went up another 9, 10 times in the next 10 years. That's where commodities are now.
Which commodities are interesting right now for you?
Well, I suspect if I were buying new commodities these days, I would be looking at agriculture. There are better opportunities in agriculture, to my mind, than there are in other commodities, but who knows? I'm not a very good market timer.
What do you think about gold?
I own gold. I just think I'll make more money in agriculture for a while than I will in gold. But I own gold. I'm not selling my gold.
You wouldn't go into agriculture commodities directly?
Well, if you're very good at it, yes, of course, pick the ones you know and make a lot of money. But for most people, the studies show that index investing outperforms 80% of active managers year after year after year. So most people should invest in indexes, whatever they're investing in, including commodities. That's how I buy commodities now, and I think most people probably should too.
But you wouldn't go into cotton, for example, directly, because it's too difficult for a private investor, right?
No, it's not too difficult at all. It's no more difficult for a private investor to buy cotton than it is to buy Volkswagen. I mean, all you do is call up your broker and buy it. But don't do it unless you know a lot about cotton, any more than you should buy Volkswagen unless you know a lot about Volkswagen.
And do you have a tip which agriculture is interesting right now?
Well, I'm a horrible market timer. I'm the world's worst short-term trader, so I don't know. Whatever I say, you should probably not do. But if you look at things like cotton or sugar or coffee, all these things are still far down from their all-time highs, and maybe there are opportunities there.
Do you have a tip for a basket that you can recommend?
Well, I have bought more agriculture, the agricultural index, the Rogers Agricultural Index recently. Bought it through ABN AMRO, as a matter of fact. So yes, there are possibilities by buying index baskets.
Today you will go around the lake a little bit today?
Well, I would love to get on this bike and drive around the lake. I suspect I'll be doing things with other people, though.
Will you come back to Switzerland?
I will certainly come back to Switzerland. I love it here. I can't imagine not ever coming back to Switzerland.
We're looking forward to see you again.
Thank you. I'll be back. Thank you.